Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland Reviewer, and I'm here to review Fatal Affair from Netflix and Hallmark star director Peter Sullivan. And I just saw the poster for this and I know exactly what I'm getting. And this is a 90s style erotic thriller coming from Netflix starring Nia Long and Omar Epps. And you don't even need to watch the movie to know exactly what happens in this movie. Of course, Omar Epps is a guy from her past, and it's like, you're married, you should be with me, and then kills people and does all these ridiculous things, despite the fact that he never seems like, they never really portray him sinister enough or threatening enough for me to ever think, like, this guy's gonna kill people, except for his one driver's license picture where he's just like, which was kind of silly. And it's just like, okay. And they grind and maybe kiss a little bit in a bathroom, and that's about it. And just like, this sure isn't Fatal Attraction or any other erotic thriller I've seen. And it's just kind of like, somebody else brought this up in a review. I was watching Breakfast All Day. I'm just like, how's this an affair? They didn't even really have an affair. And I'm like, it's a fair point, but they thought about it and kinda did it, and just so many things about this movie don't make sense. And it's fun laughing about it later, thinking about how poorly put together this movie is, but I never had fun laughing at it while watching it. And in general, I'm not the kind of person to watch a movie that's so bad it's good. Like, I despise The Room and will never watch that again. I'm like, it's a bad movie, it's a bad movie. It wasn't supposed to be funny. It was just that bad of a movie. And watching this movie, I'm like, this is a bad movie. It's just so poorly put together. The characters aren't fleshed out. The story is so predictable. And you know exactly what's going to happen. They're checking off cliches left and right. And it's just, why do I need to watch this when there's so many other movies out there that are exactly the same thing and done better? And like A Fall from Grace that came out in January from Tyler Perry is a bad version of this, but it's still a better version of this than Fatal Affair. And it's just like, that's still from Netflix. In the same year it came out. But nobody will notice. It's 7 months later. We don't have a memory. And I feel like that's what this film's really banking on. It's like, well, they won't remember that they've seen this movie so many times. And I'm like, I saw the poster and knew exactly what this movie was going to be. So it doesn't surprise you. It doesn't really thrill you. My favorite moments are these horrible cliched moments where it's like camera panning, camera panning, camera panning, dark shadows in the back. Person steps up one step and stands and like stares menacingly. It's just like, why'd you only take one step forward and then stop to like just get out of the shadows? Oh, because it's a movie and you want to scare the audience. And I'm just like, no, it felt so telegraphed, and then it just feels so stupid and awkward. It's like the idea of a maniacal laugh. It's just like a maniacal laugh builds up to the point of an end of a scene, and then where does it go from there? And Austin Powers showed what happens at the end of a maniacal laugh. It's awkward and stupid. And we can make fun of it in Austin Powers, not realizing how much like a movie it feels. Those moments where it's just like, and you've seen them in movies, where it's just like a bad guy is like standing in the shadows and takes one step forward and just like reveals himself. And just stands there again. I'm like, why'd you just continue to stand there after you took one step forward? But I'm thinking about this way too much. Fatal Affair is a easy pass. And like, if you're really into erotic thrillers and you might get some fun out of this, at least it's on Netflix and it's like an hour and 30 minutes. So, but those are my thoughts on A Fatal Affair. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. Thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.